Hi, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Talibah Zues once again, and the topic for today is going to be the third principle in the 7-part video series on the principles of hermeticism, hermetic principles, right? Universal law. Principle 3 is vibration. You would have heard this before when people talk about law of attraction and things like that, and they talk about vibration and vibrational rates and stuff like that. But also, science will talk about it as well. Science backs up that everything is vibration. Nothing stands still. Science tells you that. This table, the vibration is so fast it's become dense. Now, when we talk about vibration in the Kabbalion, what they're talking about here is talking about the internal vibration. Remember, all is mind. So we're talking about your own internal vibration. Look, what's the most important thing in life? And for some people, they'll say money. Some people say it's relationships and stuff like that. Some people say it's security. But actually, it's not. It's that you feel good. The most important thing is that you feel good. You know, so someone says, well, being homeless and feeling good isn't great. The truth is, feeling bad is bad. So, being homeless isn't great, but being bad is bad, right? Feeling bad is bad. How you feel is bad. You can be homeless, feel bad. You can be homeless, feel good. But actually, chances are, if you feel good, you won't stay homeless for long. Anyway, something will move from there, you see. Obviously, I'm not talking from experience in terms of like being homeless and so forth. But I'm talking from experience in terms of vibration. And I've experienced how magic can happen. You really want real magic. And this is the thing. And a lot of people will sit there and try and cast spells and things like that, and it's good because it's ceremonial. These things are ceremonial, and they really incorporate the energy. But everything is the mind. It is. Look at your vibration. You know, if you're expecting something good to come in, you're going to vibrate high. Astrology, you know, and tarot. People get readings, and if the reading's positive, they feel good. They don't know if it's going to happen or not. But it's more likely to happen than not because they feel good. So, in terms of vibration, it's your own vibrational rate. So, there's a Hawking scale of consciousness. And that Hawking scale of consciousness, you will see we're going to vibrate between fear and love, between 100 and 500. But in saying that, most people have been in fear but not in love. Weirdest thing, right? But they'll get from their parents to love. But these different vibrations that we have, they attract things to us. If you walk around in a vibration that's low, you're going to attract low vibration things and low vibration people. But if you're in a high vibration, you attract high vibration people, high vibration things. And this is what you're looking to do, is you're looking to attract. One of the things that you need to do is be able to control your vibration. Why? What happens? Money is a sore subject. Yeah. So what happens is, a lot of times people talk about money, and then somebody who doesn't feel good about money is going to go into a low vibration about money, probably a state of fear about it. And that fear can repel. Or if it brings money in, typically it doesn't bring it in a positive, it brings it in a negative sense. Like, instead of bringing money as a payment, it does it as a debt instead. So you're talking about, say, £1,000, for example. In fear, that could be the taxman saying, hey, you underpaid £1,000. But in a consciousness of love, it'll be different. Now, NLP says things aren't as you see them, things are as you are. Now, if you don't understand that, I'll tell you right now what it is. If you're in a state of joy, everything that you see will be in a state of joy. If you're in a state of fear, everything that you see will be in a state of fear. If you're in a state of pride, it will be in a state of pride, and so forth. Whatever state that you're in is as things will appear to you. That's why some days you can look at someone and think, oh, look at that person. They're pretty cool. They're right. And another time you can look at them and say, I can't stand that, you know, so-and-so. Right? They're annoying me. They upset me. They make my blood boil. Whatever it's going to be. Right? But these are the effects that come up. So, therefore, what happens is, when you're looking at perceiving, when you're looking at things, the state that you're in will go into how you perceive it. That's why I said to you in a previous video, look at it as, this is for me, this is for you, this is for me. Whatever it is the situation be, this is for me. So you don't vibrate so low on it. So now you can start vibrating higher, you see. And you know what I told you about, like if you stump your toe, how can that be good? Well, it can be good because it could be the universe saying to you, listen, you're dropping down your vibration here. Let me give you a quick heads up, stump your toe. You see? You're not going to get a postcard from the universe that says, hey, what's going on, Roger? Or what's going on, Bob? Or what's going on, Jane? You've lowered your vibration. Do you see what I mean? It doesn't work that way, no. But you'll stump your toe, something like that will happen, whatever it's going to be. And we all do it. If I have anything that I knock off myself or anything like that, that's what I'm going to be like. I'm going to have that. That's going to be my heads up of the universe saying to me, "Hey, what's going on with your thoughts here?" Do you see? You get constant reminders from the universe about this, by the way. But if you're not conscious of it, you don't know. That's why it's important to be conscious of it. So I didn't want to just talk about law of attraction, but I thought if we break this down so you can understand it, you can start to use it. Now, what's the next thing that you should be doing? Well, the next thing that you should be doing now, you should be taking heed and knowing that you're going to be vibrating at a higher level than what you are now. So you look at things that can get you to vibrate at a higher level than what you're vibrating now, or get you to vibrate at a higher level generally, or make you feel good. So what will those things be? Well, number one, music. Number two, comedy. Be that stand-up comedy, be it funny movies, or be it TV shows that you want to watch that are funny, whatever it's going to be. I'm not saying TV shows, they're not great because it's television, right? Television. So we know it's television programming. That's why they call it programming, because they're programming you. But the point is, like stand-up comedy, sometimes I like to watch stand-up comedy because it's funny. It makes me laugh. Sometimes I like to dance and sing. I'm not a great singer. I don't dance much. I've got rhythm. I can move, but I don't like to go out dancing. I don't do the salsa and stuff like that. But just by myself, to raise my vibration. If I go running, if I meditate, if I start becoming grateful. Gratitude is a great one to raise your vibration. But a really quick one typically is music and comedy. And remember the scale? So let's say, for example, you don't feel grateful because you're so pissed off. Watch a comedy. Listen to some music. Do something like that to raise your vibration. And then you'll see, as you feel less pissed off, your ability to feel gratitude will become higher. Now, in a previous video I have spoken about, and I'm going to leave you with this, I've spoken about the 4 stages of learning, where you've got the unconscious incompetence, the conscious incompetence, the conscious competence, and then the unconscious competence. So the 4 stages of learning, where first of all, you don't know what you don't know. So you don't know that you can raise your vibration, or that you're in control of it. Fair enough. But now you know that you can raise your vibration, because I've shown you that you can raise your vibration by changing the way that you feel, which is changing the way that you think. The heart is stronger than the mind in terms of vibrations that it gives out. So how does it feel? Do you understand me? But you can do things to make it feel good. But you're doing it consciously first of all. That's conscious competence. You got consciously, you got every time it happens, you got to go, you know what, I don't feel so good, I've got to do something to make myself feel good. I've got to change my thoughts, To the point where you do it enough, you get to unconscious competence. Without thinking, you just do it. Without thinking, you just view it like that. You have faith in the universe, in God, in Allah, in Jehovah, in whatever God that you want to worship. It's all the same thing. It doesn't really matter, and I don't say it to offend anybody, not by any means whatsoever, but it's all the same thing. If you're worshipping some kind of entity outside yourself, it's all the same thing, right? As far as I'm concerned. So, and if you look at it, and actually I'm going to do a video to make you understand when I talk about like we're all one and we all come from the same thing, come from the same substance, that will help line up with this video as well, in these videos, when we talk about manifestation and creation and stuff like that. Because how is it that you can manifest anything? There's some things you're going to think about, well, I can't manifest this, I can't manifest that. But remember, if the heart doesn't want it, it's going to be difficult to manifest it. That's the problem with money. So, actually, it's not the money that you're looking to manifest, it's the thing that brings the money. Do you understand me? So you're better off trying to manifest, by getting into the mode of winning lottery than just have money appear. Because you don't believe that someone's going to come knock on your door and say, look, here's £1,000. The universe said you're aligned. There you go. Well done, mate. Good for you. It doesn't work that way. What happens is you become aligned, opportunities start to come up where you can make more money, and it will be easy and it will flow, but you're still doing something, you're still living a physical reality. And that's why if I said to you right now, could you manifest me a cup of coffee instantly, you'd probably say, yes, you can. I'd imagine you say, yes, I can. I say, great, we'll go in there. And you say, wait a minute, we go to the kitchen, put the kettle on. You'd have it in 5 minutes. How's that for instant? No, it's bloody marvellous. Some might say, but that's not a big deal. Well, if somebody could manifest a £50 note just like that in 5 minutes, you'd be pretty impressed, right? Of course you would. So that is manifestation on the physical realm. There's still a physical process of doing it. You want to build muscle, well, you know that you're going to have, that's going to take a bit of time. But what would you do? Do the exercise again and again and again and again and again, in the knowing from the first moment you did it, in the knowing that something's happening. So you want to make more money, so you go ahead and you do your business, your job, your work, whatever, in the knowing that it's going to come up, it's going to go ahead. And if you do that in the knowing, you're going to feel good. It's important to feel good about it. So if you have trouble feeling good about things, you keep a diary, start writing lists of things that make you feel good. Memories, keep good feeling memories and dispose of the bad feeling memories. You can reject those thoughts that come in that you don't like by saying, I reject you as well. And that will help get rid of them too. So that's vibration. So just to wrap up, that vibration, law of vibration, we're talking about internal vibration, which you can change by changing how you think. If you're feeling sad or low right now, feeling down, I know Mars is still just about to go direct as well, so it's a tough time. But if you're feeling that way, start doing something to change the vibration. Just chill out. Watch a comedy or something. Watch something funny. Have a laugh. Talk to your friends. Go out. Listen to music. Dance. Something like that. Start to change your vibration in that way, and it will start to change. And guess what? As you start to change it in one direction, the more and more you do it, the more momentum that you pick up. And it's the momentum. As you pick up momentum, it starts to move by itself because you're becoming consciously competent of it. Okay? So that's number 3 in this part. To recap, number 1, you got your breathing. Control your breath to still the mind. Subconsciously, you wouldn't mess yourself up. A still mind can't be interrupted by a monkey mind. Do you understand me? Number 2, everything that happens is for you. It's for your benefit. See how it's there for your benefit. View it from that perception, and it will keep your vibration higher anyway. Step 3, vibration. Remember your vibration. Most important thing, how do you feel right now? And if you don't feel good, do things to make you feel good, because feeling good is the most important thing. And actually, if you just focus on doing that, your life is going to be completely different. You're going to feel completely different. Yeah, and things will start to change. I don't mean it'll be completely different immediately overnight. You live in the castle with a king or queen and stuff like that. But I mean, it will start to feel instantly different. Something will just feel different, and you can't explain it. It's the weirdest thing. You can explain it. You can explain it now, but because I'll explain it to you so you know what to expect. But that's what will happen when you change your vibrational rate. So we'll wrap it up there. Best do that. Yeah, I know you guys can do it. And then what we'll do is in the next video, step 4 of the fourth principle, fourth hermetic principle, what we'll do is we'll then tie in how everything ties in together again, just like we're doing here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it's helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.